Deliberations at the council chambers started at 10 a.m. with arrival of President Buhari, and for more than 3 hours, members of the cabinet brainstormed over a number of national issues. After the session, it was left to the information minister and his transport and power counterpart to give an insight into the decisions reached at the meeting. The main issue centered around a new seaport to be built in Badagry, Lagos.
Approval for the outline of business case for the development of the greenfield port facilities at Badagry. This is basically an approval, in layman's language, is the first step to approving the establishment of a new seaport in Badagry area. Nigeria is still a very preferred investment destination. It also showcases that this government is very focused on infrastructural development.
For the Badagry port, well, it is a port that was long overdue. Our ports are, in terms of technology, behind the maritime transport industry. There are bigger vessels now being built across the world, and they require larger depths and drafts in order to berth. Now, some of our competitors on the continent, like in Djibouti, are building bigger ports. So if we don't build this port, really, we risk becoming uncompetitive, and we risk a threat to our maritime hub status.
BC and concession agreement that it will take 5 years to construct, 5 years, and that in this period when we are looking for foreign exchange, it's going to bring a total of $2.558 billion into the system. And the federal government or the Lagos State government would not contribute financially, other than, I think, the Lagos State government gave them land.
Speaking on the multilateral competent agreement approved by Council, the ministers say over 1 trillion naira was lost to tax evasion by multinational companies.
To move profit from one territory to another territory where the tax laws are very favorable to them. And what has happened over the years is that developing countries have lost a lot of money. I think by the last account, over $1 trillion have been lost over a period of time. And the developing countries have found that in times that they were losing more money in terms of tax evasion and tax avoidance than what they were even receiving in terms of grants.
Fund its operations and its economy with more tax income as the prices of commodities, especially oil, become more threatened. So, and what it does is to allow government to see really how much taxable revenues it has access to, especially from companies and all of that. And it's transparency and accountability on the private side of the economy, really, because transparency and accountability has focused perhaps a little more on the public side of our national life.
The cabinet member also reaffirmed government's readiness to ensure adequate security for passengers on the just commissioned Abuja-Kaduna rail system.